The more Americans experience Trump's roller coaster of chaos, the more they want to get off this ride, get off the ride, and get off the ride. I want to get off. I want to get off. Greetings, all. My name's Larissa. I'm the People's Reporter. So, right now, at this very moment, America stands at a genuine inflection point. But this isn't about careful policy decisions or rational leadership. No, what we're witnessing is more like watching a small child play with fireworks, and the whole world is scrambling to make sense of it. Can you believe everything that's happening right now? Well, today, world leaders are desperately translating rambling social media posts and unhinged rants delivered from the podium of the West Wing itself, trying to decipher what exactly Donald J. Trump is threatening next. The Washington Post calls it, quote, the gravest transatlantic crisis in generations, end quote. Now let that sink in. Now, late night social media posts kept coming up in the ante. Trump is posting private text messages from world leaders, including French President Emmanuel Macron, who asked a question we're all thinking, quote, I do not understand what you're doing in Greenland, end quote. Trump's posts include fake images of himself planting a flag on Greenland, maps showing Canada and Greenland already annexed by the United States. This isn't a joke. This is indeed coming from the Oval Office. Now, the Norway bombshell, this is hilarious, but it gets worse. Yesterday's stunning text message to Norway's prime minister revealed something chilling. Trump wants Greenland because he didn't get the Nobel Peace Prize. So he don't want to offer them any kind of peace, you see. Ann Applebaum wrote in The Atlantic that this message proves, quote, Donald Trump now genuinely lives in a different reality, one which neither grammar nor history nor the normal rules of human interaction affect him anymore. End quote. And yes, he really is maniacally, unhealthily obsessive about that Nobel Peace Prize. Maniacally, aka manic. Trump seemed to prove her point in his own words to reporters. Listen to this.
You know, should have gotten the Nobel Prize for each war, but I don't say that. I say millions and millions of people. And don't let anyone tell you that Norway doesn't control the shots, okay? It's in Norway. Norway controls the shots. They'll say, we have nothing to do with it. It's a joke. They've lost such prestige.
Someone really needs to tell Donald J. Trump that Greenland is a territory of Denmark, not Norway. These are completely different countries. God, dog. Y'all voted for this, huh? Okay. Now, this manufactured chaos, constant threats of terrorist, military action, financial crisis, is quite honestly making America look insane to the world. We've become a risky place to invest and a dangerous set for the future. And Americans are noticing. The polling is devastating. Only 37% of Trump's job performance. 71% of Americans say the country feels out of control. A question pollsters have never even had to ask before. The more Americans experience Trump's roller coaster of chaos, the more they want off this ride. I want off this ride. Remember the promise? No new wars. Sound familiar? Oh, yeah, they said that before. And what happened? He lied. Now, he's threatening military action against Greenland, against our allies, creating chaos that could spark international conflict. This indeed is a cause for alarm, America. Now, Gavin Newsom earlier today said this.
Yeah, it's time to buck up. It's time to get serious and stop being complicit. It's time to stand tall and firm, have a backbone. I've seen this in the United States, the supine Congress playing both sides, saying one thing on a text or a tweet and another publicly. It's time to have principle. It's time to stand tall and strong. It's time to stand united. You make that determination. I don't make that determination.
When you say standing
collectively, I can't take this complicity. People rolling over. I should have brought a bunch of knee pads for all the world leaders. I mean, handing out crowns and planning. I mean, this is pathetic. Nobel Prizes that are being given away. I mean, it's just pathetic. And I hope people understand how pathetic they look on the world stage. I mean, at least from an American perspective, it's embarrassing.
Europeans think this is diplomacy, and this will ultimately
this is
work.
Diplomacy with Donald Trump? He's a T-Rex. You mate with him or he devours you.
Can't with Gavin Newsom. Okay. A T-Rex child, dinosaur. Oh, either you mate with him or he devours you. Who gonna put that on a t-shirt? Shall I be the only one? Shall I be the first one? Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna put that on the t-shirt. Either he mates with you or he devours you. I feel everything that he's saying. I feel everything that he's saying. This complicity and complacency on the side of this nation and the folks that are sitting inside that are supposed to be representing you, that are supposed to be representing me, right? These people are sitting up there, not saying a thing, not doing nothing. What is the role of Congress? Because they seem to have been missing in action. People are leaving left and right, right and left. But again, this happened during Trump's first presidency. Nobody's ever really going to stay the entire term, you know? Yeah. So he said no new wars, but guess what's happening? Greenland. You already saw them calling themselves trying to annex, Greenland and Canada have already been annexed. You know, that is such blatant disrespect, and all because you didn't get a Nobel Prize. Well, what were you supposed to get it for? Exactly. You just sat up there and bombed them people in the ocean. We all saw it. We see these ICE agents blowing people away and sending people to other countries and snatching people out their homes and the children and everything. We saw this. You're not going to piss on us and tell us that it's raining. I guess you counting on the rest of the folks to just be illiterate. I guess you counting on those same folks that voted for you once before. Well, people that voted for him once before. How is it that you feel about your children possibly going into war? Oh, yes. Let's see. Let's do the figures, shall we? Okay. Let's see. Canada. He talking about Canada. Uh-huh. Y'all saw the picture. Okay. Greenland. Uh-huh. People already getting on over there in Greenland and whatnot, and Denmark getting prepared. Mm-hmm. What you think that means? Uh-huh. Okay. Venezuela. We had 3 right now, right? He mentioned Cuba. He also mentioned Mexico. This is five countries we ain't got no business in. So this eerily looks like what Russia's doing. So no wonder this president, if you will, such good partners with Putin. I get it. So basically, he's getting how-to information versus let's do peace. How are you going to talk about peace when all of those Palestinians in Gaza are being annihilated? Children, babies. You don't care. But you told Israel, finish it off. Yeah, I remember. So, good people, I'm not sure where we're going as a country just yet. But did we not know this during the first administration? I know I did. And that's why 92% said, don't do this. Don't go down this road, because we as a people have been here once before. I need people to go get this book. Okay. Listen, you can get that you can get the link right down there in the description. But this right here, honey, yeah. Well, all right. Well, good luck, MAGA. And good job. All right. Okay. Power to the people. Y'all know what to do in November, right? Uh-huh. Okay. Bye-bye.